Come join me on a 2-mile walk and talk, and then Corey and I are going to go to one of the best barbecue places in the Houston area. We're going to bring you a food review from Herman Park, let you know what we thought of the barbecue, and then we're going to make a run over to a couple of Asian markets in our area and bring you a food haul when we get home. Hey everybody, I hope y'all are doing well. Well, I had Corey drop me off at this outdoor exercise park in our community. The reason I had him drive me to it is because it's about 2 miles away. Not that I couldn't do that walk. I didn't want to walk here and then be too fatigued to actually do some strength training. So I had him drop me off on his way to work, and then I'm gonna walk back home. I'm gonna go ahead and take my exercise routine up to the next level. Before I was just mainly walking, but then I was having the setbacks with the plantar fasciitis. That's actually gone now, thank God. And so I'm gonna be able to push myself a little bit harder. If you have one of these in your area, just consider that as an option if you're looking for some free exercise equipment, or if you're on a budget but you'd like to work out, look for some different gyms in your area that offer like a 1-week membership. You can go try out one for a week, then maybe go try out another for a week. Or if you have a community center, you might want to see about seeing if they offer some free classes in your community, some Zumba. I will take y'all along with me on my journey home so you can just see some of the beautiful scenery I get to look at, which makes going for a walk a lot easier. Let me go ahead and show you around this park. The sign is grungy. It doesn't look like it's been cleaned in a while, but anyway, so over here we've got our leg press machines that just uses your own body weight. We've got some uneven bars to do some pull-ups and push-ups. Next we have the chest press. Again, it works with your own body weight. And then over here it works the opposite muscles. This one you pull down towards you, and that one you push out. Next we have a sit-up bench, which is what is currently housing my water over there. I don't want to sit it on the ground and get it all gross. Next we have the rower. This one is my favorite. It pretty much just simulates being in a rowboat, and it works out your upper body. This one is a core workout. It is a 2-sided rotator, so it kind of simulates doing crunches, only you're sitting and standing, but it works the same muscles. So for the standing one, you're holding onto those bars while standing on that round thing, and you got to be very careful not to fall. And this is the one where you sit, but it does the same workout. Next, I'm going to show you the back extension. This is my favorite one to do back stretches on, because sometimes when I'm on the floor and I'm just trying to put my arms down and kind of stretch my back out, it hurts so bad on the hardwood floor. I used to be so active in yoga and Pilates in my hot yoga class, but you can basically do the same thing here. You just put your feet in that little area, and then you just hold on to the bars and push yourself as far back as you can. Next is the ski walker, which pretty much simulates an elliptical. This is a good all-over body workout. At one time, it works your upper and your lower body. The Tai Chi spinners are pretty cool. These create the same motion as those people that you see at the gym, the hardcore bodybuilders that are flipping the ropes in a clockwise and counterclockwise position. It's kind of the same effect. Next, we're going to take a look at the push-up stand. Not much to it. Pretty self-explanatory. Now I'm going to take you and we're going to look at the lake that's right here. I went into the bathroom to wash my hands, and there was a cute little baby frog. We have a very cool kids playground here, but there's a kid playing at it now with his mom, and I don't want to be all creepy and film it, but I am going to insert a picture of this really cool boat slide that my kids used to play on when we moved here to this area. Here we are at the boat launch, and there's some Little birdies looking for something to eat. Over there in the distance, we've got some soccer fields. One thing about our community is they are very sports driven. So every sport you can think of that you want to be a part of, you can find in this community. This canal leads to Lake Houston. On a nice day, we like to come out here and have little picnics. So you've got these larger pavilions that you can reserve if you're having a family reunion or some kind of get-together. I'm not sure if the smaller pavilions have to be reserved. I think it's just a first come, first serve. Fun fact about this place. Okay, well, it actually was not fun at all, but when we were new to this area, we had an outdated sticker on our car. You have to have a sticker that shows you live in this area in order to be able to park here. And we had a sticker, but it was outdated. We didn't know, because like I said, we were new to the area. We didn't know that they had a new sticker. There was no expiration date on it or anything. It was just a new design. And we brought our coolers, we brought our dogs, we had our children when they were small. And while we were out having a picnic, they towed our car. They've got people that just drive around in cars, not even in tow trucks, just cars, who scope out and look for those cars that don't have the proper sticker, and then they call their tow guy, and they will come tow your vehicle right under your nose. So we were left with all that stuff here at the park, and Olivia has a medical condition, so she had medication that she needed to take. And like I said, the park is about 2 miles from our house. Long story short, we sued them. We took this city to court because they weren't specific. The signs that said you must have this sticker did not specify you must have the newest version of the sticker. So we took them to court and won. It was a pain, but it was worth it to prove a point. We did what we needed to do, and now they've had to spend quite a bit of money to go replace the signs to be a little bit more specific about the type of sticker you must have. Let me see if I can find one around here. I probably can't, because I think I've passed the parking lot area. Is way back there in the distance, and I'm kind of getting ready to enter the trail, so I probably won't see any of those parking signs. But I've heard stories of people with asthma getting their cars towed. I've heard of a woman that was like almost ready to give birth that had her car towed. Not a good look. I just thought it was so crummy of them to tow our car with no warning. I can't imagine if people are coming in from out of town that may just be visiting family, and they take a break and take their grandchildren to the park or something, and the next thing you know, their car is towed. That just rubs me the wrong way. I'm not positive about this, but I believe this area out here is for frisbee golf. Let's see, what does this sign say? Yeah, hole 12. This is a bike path that I have yet to take, but I've been meaning to. And I'm not sure if this is the same one that connects from our city to the Woodlands. If it's a 17-mile trek on your bike, I think this might be something different. Let's look at this map. Yeah, I think this is maybe a shorter trail, or maybe it connects to that trail. I'm not really sure. I see so many people fishing off this bridge. There must be some great fish down there. I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't. We just passed the FFA building, which is the Future Farmers of America, and where they keep all the livestock that they're raising. I've mentioned before that one of these days it's on my bucket list to walk the Appalachian Trail, Georgia to Maine, to Katahdin, Maine. When I do that, I need to be able to walk probably 12 to 15 miles a day if you want to do it in the amount of time that is considered average, about 6 months. Don't know if I'll ever walk it all at once or if I'll just do some section hiking, because there's parts of the trail where you can't bring pets, and I'm not going anywhere without my Hazel. But my point is, no time like the present, trying to start getting in shape, and this walk I'm doing home is only 2 miles, but I'd like to eventually get up to where I'm doing 4 miles and then 6 miles and just keep increasing it. But I think there's some hikers in my area too, because I see them out on their shakedown hikes, walking with all their gear. I know that's something that you need to do before you actually get out on the trail. But I don't know, like I said, I might start out just doing day hikes, and that way I can start sooner rather than later, because it's going to be a long time before I can devote 6 months to walking a trail. I'm going to show you the horse stables where I used to take my kids when they were little. We'd come play with the horses, and we'll be there in just a second. Here's one of them little barn kitty cats. Hi, baby. You look like the one that was following me in my neighborhood the other day. Just wondering why Hazel kept looking over her shoulder when we were walking. We're being followed. Kitty, 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 kitty. They have stalls for the horses so they can get out and train them and exercise. Such beautiful creatures. Way in the distance, we've got some tennis and some basketball. There's a little playground. So we are going to go ahead and hop on the Greenbelt because the sun is starting to really heat up, and I want to stay shaded as long as I can for this 2-mile walk home. But if we would walk a little bit further, there's a really neat pavilion down there and a really cute pond with a waterfall, but that would add more steps to my day, and I'm already need to conserve my energy for this walk home. This area brings back memories. I remember taking homecoming pictures for Chloe and her friends here, and I think on this bridge, and then I think I also came here and did Olivia's graduation pictures. You can see a whole lot of turtles here. Yeah, there they are. They're just as cute as can be. Sometimes you'll see them on a log over there. Oh, they're so cute. I wish I had something to feed you guys. You're so cute. Is this guy okay? I haven't seen his head yet. He's looking for something. The drawback to living in our area is we do not have a whole lot of sidewalks that run in front of our houses, but we do have the Greenbelt trails which go behind our houses. I kind of like the shade better, so this works out. When I'm riding my bike, I always struggle with this part because you go down a hill and then you turn around and come up this hill. You can't really tell how steep it is, but I usually have to get off my bike and push up here. Every person I pass on the trail, we're saying the same thing to each other, like, how are you doing? Well, I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to get through it. It's really, really tough here in Houston, not only dealing with the heat, because like where I'm walking is shaded for the most part, but it's the humidity. It's just like walking in a sauna. It's like all those people passing me saying, we're just doing the best we can. So when I told this one guy, I said, how far are you walking? And when I told him where I started to where I'm going, he's like, whoa, that's a far journey. I might have to take frequent breaks, sip on my water, and hopefully I'll be home in about an hour, I guess. When the water level is up, this is really pretty, but it's dried, dry as a bone. Sitting down is so bittersweet. It feels so good, and I'm trying to not drink all my water because I don't want to give myself cramps, and I'd like to pace myself and have enough to get home. Sitting down feels great. It's the whole getting back up that's killing me, but I think I'm halfway home, so that's reassuring. Time to get back at it. I can't tell if I just look absolutely defeated or if that woman that just passed me is the most encouraging woman of all times. She passed me and said, good job. It's like, okay, but I'll take it. We are about to go under the bridge, and then we will be in my neighborhood. I am out of water, but I am officially in my neighborhood. I think I have just a couple of blocks to go. My rear end is definitely getting familiar with every single bench on this trail. I think I have about 1 block to go, so I am hanging in there, getting excited to almost be home so I can see my little hazelnut. One of those trail association guys went by on his golf cart, and I cannot tell you how tempted I was to say, yo, can you give me a ride? Can I hitch a ride with you? But that would be cheating, and this isn't that bad. It's not hard at all. It's just, wish I had a bigger water bottle with a little bit more water, and I wish it wasn't so hot. But other than that, I'm blessed. I'm thankful that my plantar fasciitis has gone away. My knee isn't hurting that bad, but I probably will feel a little bit of soreness tomorrow because I did that strength training. What a beautiful sight when I can see my house through the forest. Almost there. This is one of my neighbor's cats. Is he not just beautiful? Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. You want to come home with us? I decided to eat a light salad since we were about to go out to eat for dinner. Ever since Corey and I installed this farmhouse sink, we've noticed that food sometimes collects in the corners because it doesn't always go down the drain properly, and as a result we got a bad infestation of sink gnats, also known as fruit flies, so we're going to have to get out of the house for a few hours while we fumigate. So we're going to go on a date. This apple right here is full of those bugs. I don't know if you can see them all dead down there. Can you see all those bugs in there? How disgusting is that? Okay, there we go. There's a reflection. That is so nasty, and that's not even a fraction of them. That's just the ones that were dumb enough to go into this trap. There's some smart ones that are still lingering down there. I'm going to try to put the drain stop on here and choke them out or something. I'm just ready for these things to die. Hey everybody, we are on our way to get some barbecue, and what sets this place apart is they are known for their smoked turkey. Everybody swears by it. I am partial to Greenberg turkeys, smoked turkeys in Tyler, Texas. That's where we order our Thanksgiving and our Christmas turkey and a couple more throughout the year because we love it that much. It's just so rich and smoky. So when I heard that this place called Truth Barbecue have the best turkey, I have to try it out. These barbecue joints that make the top 10 list always have long lines when they first open, and then they run out before you get there. So I'm not a big fan of waiting for food. So we like to think smarter, not harder. We actually placed an online order last night, so we get to just waltz up to the front like the VIP and just bypass those long lines. So come along with us and let's go check this place out. We have arrived. If you take a look down there, that is where the line has formed. And I am super excited because I just noticed that another awesome barbecue joint down the road, Killen's, is just like a block away, and they're known for some really amazing bread pudding that they bake these peaches into. So I'm gonna ask Corey if we can go get dessert over there across the street, and I will be just set and good to go. So stick around for that review. We finally found a place to come and relax and eat our food. We didn't want to really eat it in the car. It's kind of messy. So we drove and drove and drove, and now we are at Herman Park, which is in the Medical Center Museum District area of Houston. If it wasn't so hot out here, I would show you around the area. We are by the outdoor amphitheater, and the park is so awesome. I used to take my children here years ago when we first moved to Houston. They've got a little train that goes around the zoo. You'll probably hear that go by in a minute. But we're gonna get our food set up and do a taste test review for you. Here are the sides we ordered. We've got Brussels sprouts, some pinto beans, and I believe this is the tater tot casserole.
Biscuit. Ooh.
That looks good.
That's really good.
No burnt ends, huh?
No. Turkey, which we hear is amazing. And garlic sausage.
And then where did the banana pudding go?
You didn't bring it?
Oh, I think it's in the stroller. Train. What are you trying first, babe?
Oh, this is the garlic sausage, and you can see it's got mustard seeds in it. That's gonna be really good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really good. Excellent smoke flavor.
Now, moment of truth. This is the turkey that everybody raves about this place. This is the whole reason we went today, was the turkey. Is it Greenberg?
I love it.
Greenberg smoked turkey good?
There's a different type of smoke. You can take the black pepper on it, but it is super moist.
Are we going to be ordering that for Thanksgiving instead of?
I don't know.
Might have to check prices.
Let me try the Brussels sprouts. They're kind of like Killen's. They got a little sweet to them, but there's something in there. I can't recognize what it is. They're really good. Really good. Okay.
Now this was kind of the mystery side. They seem to rotate their sides. There were other things we were hoping to get, like cream spinach, and so they change their sides frequently to keep it fresh.
This is tater tot salad.
It's probably not very... Oh, it's a salad?
Tater tot. Something.
Casserole.
Casserole.
It's probably kind of cold by now.
No.
Is it good?
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh yeah. I don't know what
It's
the flavoring is, but it's really good. The beans. These are good. Normal beans. Brisket is pretty lean, like you like it. Oh gosh, that just fell apart. We don't even need a fork. Wow.
Is it good?
That's definitely up there with some of the best I ever had.
Is it as good as corkscrew?
I'd say maybe a little bit better.
Oh wow. I'm gonna start with the sausage. That's pretty good. The mustard seeds give it a nice little crunch and a nice little spice. I do like that. Now, let's get on to the turkey. This is what I'm excited about. You can see all the seasoning, all the black pepper on there. I will say, it's either a tie or this might be a smidge better. What do you think?
I think it's just two different smoke flavors, but that's the best thing we've got next to the Greenberg turkey.
It's smoked, but then also the spice from the pepper kind of just kicks it up a notch. Now, Greenberg turkeys out of Tyler, Texas, they deliver. I don't know if this place delivers. And would you say that it's worth the 30-minute drive if we had to come pick it up around the holidays?
Yeah, but with the Greenberg, you get the whole turkey.
Yeah.
And then we can make some broth and stuff out of the bones.
Sorry, I had to get another piece of the turkey. Now, brisket. I'm more a fan of the lean brisket, as Corey mentioned. I do not like all that fat. Actually, I tend to like the burnt end pieces more. Let's see what this tastes like. It's good. It's good, but it tastes like, I mean, I don't say this stands out more than any of the other places I go to get brisket, and it's good, but the turkey is what really stands out to me. Let's start with the Brussels sprouts. They've got some crisp to them, but they definitely put a marinade on it as well.
Yeah, I can't figure that out, but it's good.
It's got a really good flavor. I can't describe what it is. Maybe beans. Beans are good, but to me, it's kind of hard to make a bean stand out. It's like every barbecue place has similar tasting beans. So let's go in with the tater tot casserole. It's good. I think I might like it a little bit better if it was warmer. It kind of reminds me of the hash brown casserole at Cracker Barrel, if you're a fan of that. I would say this is pretty similar. I forgot to mention we got their banana pudding, but we probably won't try this till we get home. And we are still going to stop by Killen's and get some of their peach bread pudding. Corey, you want to tell us how the different dipping sauces taste?
Let's see, this is a mustard one. I don't do mustard a lot, but very good. And that brisket's good.
We always like to try the meat first without any of the sauces, just so we can get an idea for what the flavor is on its own. But I will tell you, taking this mustard sausage and dipping it in their mustard sauce is so next level. We're gonna dip the turkey into their regular barbecue sauce. I'm not a fan of the sauce. It's sweet. I don't know, I just taste sweetness. I want it to be like more smoky. Okay, gonna try the mustard sauce with the brisket. You gotta get the mustard sauce if you go to this place. Truth Barbecue, 2 thumbs up, worth the drive. The 30-minute drive downtown, and then driving another 10 or 15 minutes to find a place to eat it. Who are we kidding? I'm not waiting until I get home to try this banana pudding. Should we do this on the freeze dryer? That's a lot of banana pudding, and it's just us this weekend. Yeah, it's good. It tastes like banana pudding. There's only so many different variations of this.
Yeah, but we've had some bad ones too.
Definitely creamy. You can taste that sweetened condensed milk. I love when the cookies get all soft. I haven't come across a banana yet, but I assume there's some in here. This is 2 thumbs up as well. What are your thoughts on this one?
It's really good. Love it.
The more I nibble on this hash brown casserole, I guess not hash brown, tater tot, can really taste the sharp cheddar cheese that they put in here. I guess that's what this is on the top. I'm a big fan of sharp cheddar cheese. You don't even need to add any seasoning to this. I know we're people of very few words when it comes to reviews. We just eat it and we're like, it's good. I don't know what else to say. I'm just being honest. This is really, really good. Love it. It was worth the trip for the turkey alone.
Yeah, we just got through watching a video this morning on YouTube where a guy, a food blogger, flew in from LA just to go to Truth, Pinkerton, and Henderson and Canes, I think it's called.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Houston, and he's not the first one. We've seen several people on the YouTube vloggers, food vloggers, fly into Houston to try the barbecue. So it is unique here. It's different than Kansas City or Carolinas, but
yeah,
we like it a lot, I guess, because we're from here. So.
And what's really cool about Texas barbecue is because it's a lot of fusion, not necessarily at this restaurant in particular. One we're going to when we go to San Antonio, where they serve sides. It's like a Tex-Mex vibe, all their sides, so you can get a side of street corn, elote, or what was the other one we saw? It was
chicharron mac and cheese.
Yeah, macaroni with chicharrones crumbled on top. Just a really, really different vibe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to eat there, but yeah, this was really, really good. Hazel, where'd you go? What is the thing called? It's an event in Texas where people come from all over the place.
It's the rodeo cook-off, right?
I don't know if it's a rodeo cook-off. We have so many different things, but when we were at Corkscrew, there were those guys that were here. It's like a road trip. And
that was the Final Four.
Oh,
people were here for the Final Four.
I know, but it wasn't the Final Four. There's something that people do where they drive around Texas and go to all the top.
It was Texas top 50 barbecue places.
I guess that's the
barbecue
Texas
trail
top
or something like that.
Barbecue trail, and people just go to all the barbecue places here in the Texas area. And we're lucky. If you like barbecue, you can't go wrong here in Texas.
Right.
Just every barbecue joint's a stone throw away. I know this is just a condiment, but their pickles are really good too. They're not just like your average pickles in a jar. They taste like the really good ones that you get from a good deli. Still crunchy. This looks like, is this fresh dill?
Yep.
Okay. Fresh dill, they must make their pickles in-house. I don't know that for sure, but I'm just saying it tastes like it. These are really, really good.
How's it going, Hazy?
Say hi, Daddy. So you can't see through the parking lot, but they still have a line outside Truth Barbecue, and it is what time? 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah. 1 o'clock.
So I don't know if that line just stays consistently long. And then right up here is Killen's, where we're gonna get some of their famous bread pudding. I think that Killen's might be a umbrella restaurant that has different styles of restaurants underneath it, and barbecue is one of them. I don't know if the location we're at is one of the barbecue places, or if it's one of their other restaurants. Kind of like the Papa's franchise. You've got Papados, Papacitos, Papas. So I think that might be what Killen's is. I hope that we're at the location that has the bread pudding, because guys, this looks so good. It's like a regular bread pudding, but they bake peaches in it. It looks excellent. So I'm waiting while Corey goes inside. I've got the little Hazel with me. So we shall see what we get. There is Killen's, and then they have other restaurants. There is Killen's Barbecue. I don't know if that's where we went or not. Corey said they had like a barbecue brisket sandwich, but that they had like home cooking. It's like fried chicken. He was able to get the bread pudding, which is awesome. He also got smoked tomato bisque soup. So while we're down here in the Houston area, we realized we're a couple of miles away from a couple of the Asian markets that we like to shop at, so we decided to go ahead and come to those markets, one being 99 Ranch and the other one being H Mart. So yeah, I'm just sitting in the car waiting for Corey while he goes in and picks up some groceries. Before I show you the grocery haul, I wanted to show you some of the food that we picked up from the food court. This is bulgogi rice, and I guess this is a couple of servings of kimchi that came with it. The food courts are amazing. These red bean paste sesame balls, they're kind of sweet, but kind of not too. So I like to dip them in soy sauce. Green onion pancakes or tortillas. These things are delicious, and I'm about to show you how much my family likes these when I show you the food haul in just a second. Over here we got the green onion pancakes. Our older daughter is going through these like crazy, so I think we have, what, 8 packs? And then we got all this chicken right here, $1.99 a pound. Good stuff. And then we got, this is the pancake mix to make the green onion pancakes. So they're already made, frozen, and then we've got some more mix that I think you just add water and the green onions. And then my younger daughter loves all of these corn and asparagus soups. And then Corey picked up a couple more high chews. This is the kiwi and the mango wasabi. Wasabi instead of having Spam. It looks like the avocado got a little brown on the warm car ride home, but that's okay. And so yeah, instead of Spam, it's quinoa. We got a couple of more of these cookies that our daughters really like, a chocolate and a vanilla one. They're not terribly sweet. They're really, really good. And then I'm in love with these garlic bread almonds. So we've got some honey butter cashew. There's another garlic bread almond. And what is this one, Corey?
It's just like a spicy one.
Okay, a spicy one. And then we've got some, what'd you get here? Is that some kind of shrimp?
Yeah.
Lemon soup mix.
Lemon seafood soup mix.
So we hope you enjoyed spending the day with us and going and trying different barbecues. And we're going to close the video out with a taste test of what we picked up from Killen's. Not the barbecue establishment, but the home-style cooking. And that's the smoked tomato bisque soup.
Yep.
And I am going to try croissant bread pudding. Check out those smoky charred peaches.
Soup is outstanding. Nice and smoky.
Instead of drizzling the sauce all over it right now, because I'm only going to have a little bite, I'm just going to kind of dip it. So just got a little bitty bite with the peaches on it. Probably going to warm up a serving later, but just for now, this is already cooled off. Dip it. Good stuff. I've made a version of this, didn't I? I think it's as good as the one I made. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.